Hey, what is up everyone, Epitome here, and today's video was suggested in the comments by Pug Guardian, and he wanted me to make a video for the best option between the CZ, Tec-9, and 5.7. So I'm going to go over the pros and cons of each weapon and give you all my opinion at the end. And if you all enjoyed this video and it does help you out when picking between these weapons, then definitely be sure to hit that like button. 15 likes would be awesome. Your guys' support is always so amazing, and you're always killing the likes, so keep it up. Also, don't forget to check out my most recent video on my ESEA match on my main account by clicking the cue card up in the top right hand corner. Now, let's get into the pros and cons of these weapons. The first weapon I'll start off with is going to be the CZ. The CZ can be swapped out on either side opposed to the Tec-9 or 5.7. I'm sure a lot of you already know that. Now, for the pros of the CZ, it does have a higher rate of fire, and it has the ability to one-tap headshot armored and unarmored enemies depending on the range. Now for the cons. It can be very inaccurate spray depending on who's using it, and especially if you're new to using it. It can take a long time pulling it out and reloading this weapon. This weapon only has 12 bullets in a clip compared to, all the other pistols. A lot of the other pistols have more, and it is really not ideal at long range. It's more for short and close quarters. Now for the 5.7. For the pros, we have that it has the power to one-tap headshot both armored and unarmored enemies depending on the range. It has 20 bullets per clip, which is a lot more than the CZ. It has a shorter reload time than the CZ, and it has a more accurate spray than the CZ. As for the cons, other than headshots, the body shot damage does fall off, so that is kind of bad. It does have a slower rate of fire in comparison with the CZ. The damage balance is off, so sometimes you can get a one-shot headshot at close range, and other times you can dink someone really low, like 99-1, and that is very frustrating. Next, we have the Tec-9. Here are the pros for the Tec-9. It has a faster fire rate than the 5.7, and I believe it's right up there with the CZ. I mean, the CZ is definitely a little bit faster than both of these pistols, but the Tec-9 does come pretty close. It can one-shot headshot to both armored and unarmored enemies depending on the distance as well. It has 24 bullets in a clip with 120 in reserve, so it has more ammo and bullets in a single clip than both these other pistols, so that is really good. And it does have a short reload time, just like the 5.7. Now for the cons. The Tec-9 does have a higher recoil. I wouldn't say the same as the CZ, but they are kind of similar. It does have a wide spray spread when trying to fire this gun fast. The gun as a whole has a really low accuracy, and also damage can fall off at times, and sometimes it can be a one-tap headshot, and other times you can dink someone really low at the same distance, so it can be very frustrating. So really quickly, that was the CZ, 5.7, and Tec-9 pros and cons. Now, overall, it comes down to choosing whether or not you want to opt out the Tec-9 or 5.7 for the CZ. It depends on what you are most comfortable with and which one you play better with. My personal preference is to use the 5.7 and Tec-9 over the CZ, but here and there I will switch in the CZ because it is something different to play with, and I'd like to get better with it and, just be better at using it as a whole. And if I was capable of using the CZ and putting down the necessary frags in certain situations, I would most definitely use the CZ because it is an underrated gun, but in the right situation and in the right hands, it can be very deadly. So I really like that fact of it. But I mainly just stick with the Tec-9 and the 5.7 because that is what I'm most comfortable with, and I know I could always perform with that, and I can play consistent with that. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you out, and I really hope, you guys get to decide on which one you got to use and which one you want to use. I hope these pros and cons, they were kind of vague, but I hope, they gave you a general idea of, the difference between these three weapons and helped you decide. But thank you again to Pug Guardian just for suggesting this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to share it with your friends. And my name is Epitome, and I'll catch you all next time.